Hey everybody, this is Lone Wolf Racing here, and as you can see here, we're actually playing a racing game today. So, first things first, we're gonna jump into a new career. And we're gonna do a modded one. And just like this. Now, I've got a bunch of mods here on the right hand side of my screen. Which one am I going to pick? It's not going to be this or this. I might do this one or the 96 season later. It's going to be this one. The Fire Fantasy Edition mod. This one is an interesting one. I'll get into the details of it later. Disable tutorial, and let's jump straight in. Little more, and there we go. Level 3 race trim and level 3 medium. So I guess the mediums will be something I guess we'll just use the mediums and throw on a set of softs at some point in the race. That might be the better strategy to do here. The shorter race distance. I guess maybe I should run longer races. Or at least do the medium. So no reason to keep them out there. So let's bring them in. Bring them in. Save the tires. Might as well. And end of the session. So there we go. Alright, so said I went back to that for Sato, so maybe I'll keep the triple gray because it doesn't seem like I can get it right for Sato. Alright, so here are the drivers, I guess. We can quickly take a look at them. So we got Weber and Lauderer and Porsche, Glock and Toyota. We got Wickens in the March, Sutil in the March, PK and Cashinars for Benetton, Bird in the Brabham, Giotto and Montoya, surprisingly, and Maserati. Jose Maria in Brabham. Lamborghini has Rafael Marciello, whatever the heck you are. Bourdais is in Ligier. Van de Garde and Spiker with Robin Friends. Lacey in the other Lambo. Prost in the other Ligier. Nakajima in the Taro. Well, Kazuki Nakajima, to be more specific. I've got the other one, the younger one, I think. Paul DeResta in Hasset. Paul DeResta, Gary Paffett, and Kovalainen in the final Tiro. Alright. Alright. Qualifying. So, qualifying. Soft tire, quali trim. Soft tire and quali. We have no reason to run the medians whatsoever, so I guess I'll save at least one set of. Okay, so I need to make a decision here on what I'm gonna do for the race strategy. So I think for the what I'll do the what I said earlier. Do run an aggressive two stop. So push the mediums a bit. Push the mediums a bit and throw on a set of softs either at the beginning of the race or at either the beginning, middle, or end of the race. Probably maybe the end of the race, so I can just go full attack on them. And I'll do that, so that way I get the overcut on them with the mediums, or maybe I'll split the strategy. I don't know. Anyway, I'm talking too much. Okay, so so the balance is still the same here. If it's the same there, all right, I'll leave it then. So we only have 8 minutes anyway, so we got one. Both of them will get one shot at it. You know what? Character rate's gonna go up, so let's just wait. So everyone else is probably gonna get maybe two chances at best. Wait for everyone, most people to set their laps. After car 22, we got a little bit of a gap. I'll send out Kvyat right now. Do that. I'm gonna leave it on auto because I'm not very good at this. Now I'll wait for these guys to start coming in. They're coming in, so let's send out Sato now. I'll do Sato manually, and I'll at least see what I can do against the computer on this. Let's slow it down. It's 2 times 2. Slow it down. Oh, hey, I got perfect overheated perfect for Kvyat. What can I do? Overheated perfect. So I got the same. Oh god, it's raining. No. Damn it, I might have bottled it. Might have bottled it for both of them. Kvyat's on 2 greens. Kvyat goes P10. So we should be safe because no one's going to improve. Sato on 2 greens because it's his only lap. Sato gets dead last. Ugh. That's not the start I was looking for here. So Sato, so we've got it all to do with Sato, but but I know it, but his motto is no attack, no chance. So we'll see how Sato really does then. As Weber whacks it on pole, Porsche 1-2. It's interesting. Glock would have, I thought Glock would have been on. I thought the Toyotas might have put it on pole. Huh. In fact, Toyotas third and sixth with Wickens and Sutil in the two marches fifth, right up there. We got the Benetons. All right, and Tyrrell's near the back, along with Sato because I am an idiot. All right, so we got it all to do today on race day. All right, here we go. So, on the grid now for the Beijing Grand Prix. So, from 10th and 4th and 24th. Now, going to the car setup, tire choice. So, we've got a limited amount of tires. We've got 2 softs and 3 mediums, at least fresh tires to use. We got 20 laps of fuel, so we're forced to make at least one stop. Mediums unfortunately can't make it, and that means we can't make it. We don't have enough sauce to run a 3-stop. So I think what I'm going to do. I think with Kvyat, I'll start him on the sauce. I'll start him on the sauce. Get quite a bit of fuel out. Start the race for him. Those sauce aren't going to last very long for him. I think what I'm going to try and do is I think what I might do is I might try and I'm going to 2-stop. Well, I'm going to have to 2-stop with both drivers here, I think. What I'm going to try and do is I'm going to do 2 sets of sauce at the beginning and then run a set of mediums to the end, hopefully. It should barely make it. And with the track grip going up as the race goes on, hopefully that'll make it easier on the tire wear. Sato, his tire wear. Actually, maybe I'll run Sato on this strategy, and I'll put Kvyat on the mediums. So running the 2 softs in the 2 later stints. Take a bit of fuel out. Yeah, I'll do that, but I'll run the sauce at the beginning for Kvyat since he's in a decent position, P10. So give Kvyat the medium tire knowledge, and I'll give Sato the sauce. Driver setup style. Both on overtake, both on. I'm gonna have Sato set the push. I'll keep his fuel on overtake and I'll set him on push. Mainly because I don't think he's going to be overtaking out people from last place. Okay, 5 lights. And here we go. Decent start for Kvyat. He gets boxed in though behind this blue car. I believe that is Castro Neves. Wow, somebody made a dive bomb. That was Maria Lopez in the black car up ahead. So still in last place, so that's not surprising, but I'll leave him like that. Sorry about that. I had to make sure I was still recording. Uh-oh, driver mistake. He's gone wide. Kvyat's gone wide. Alright, this is gonna be difficult. Pete from Sando's gained 2 spots, and Kvyat, nice move down the middle. Back up to P17. Now I'm gonna let him cool off on his tires. Let Sato push a little bit more. Actually, no. I let him save his tires. I'll keep Kvyat's fuel like this because I don't know how long his sauce are gonna stay with him. I know there isn't a tire clip or any tire clip for the sauce is 5%. After that, the mediums and the hards don't have a tire fall off. Don't have a tire clip. or they drastically lose performance in tire wear, they just go off the cliff at 0%. So that's a good thing. So KVA can push for quite, can stay on these tires until they're almost dead, if I wanted to. Man, struggling to take bird. I'm gonna bump it up now. Up to 14th. Now for KVN. Usually I'm gonna probably lead the race on either ×4. If it's a big battle, ×2. If there's nothing going on, I'm gonna fast forward ×12. Well, probably not really talking too much. And now he up into P13. That's Pasquiato for P13. And now he's on the back of the. And now he's on the back of who's it? Back on the Lamborghinis. He's just passed. He's trying to get past one. Who's this? That's Giotto coming back at him. Defense fighting pretty hard here. Well, the tires are already on 40%, so let's back him up. Let's back him up a little bit. He's stuck behind the Lambos anyway, so let him back up a little bit since his tire temps are a bit high. Still got 4 laps of fuel. So that's a Lacey pitting in front of him. So one of the Lambos is already in. What? Probably most of the South Tire runners are going in. But you know what? Let's overcut him. Let's put in this lap. In this lap, throwing a set of mediums, lap 7. So there is a possibility we could run a set of softs to the end after this medium stint. I might play it safe though, but just go 2 sets of mediums to the end just to make sure I make it. Anyway, now if we have any of the mediums, I'm gonna not fill them all the way up to the end of the race. It's just not worth it. Now fast pit stop, because even if he makes a slight mistake, even if there's a slight mistake, as long as it's not a major one, he still will gain a little bit of time for a fast pit stop. So I've done my research on this game. I know some of the general mechanics of this. Sato up to P16. Lacey's the only one who's pit so far in the Lamborghini. So that's pretty good. Kvyat's in. And looks like it's going to be good. Nope. Slight mistake. Front jack. 1.5 seconds. But he still gained, but even still have that we still gained time at the end of it. At the end of everything. Still gained 1.5 seconds in that pit stop from medium to fast. More cars come in. But Sato's got a lot of extra fuel. Let's overtake now. The engine should be fine. I did put more reliability on the engines and gearbox, so yeah, it's 64%, so they should be okay. Maybe I can stop pushing now. I'll leave them on high, since I guess the fuel burn is a lot less and the tire was a lot more than what I expected. Actually, the fuel probably just fuel. P3 now for Sato after the pit stop. Kvyat, has he gone past the Lacey? No, he didn't get past the Lacey. In fact, he lost position to Maria Lopez and Soto. Gee, you know what? Sato's tires are really low. I'll just pin him in now. Alright, so he's got 16 laps to go, so 2 sets of 8. I'm gonna fill him up to the end of the race. This may seem a little bit odd, going a little short, but he'll probably save enough fuel during the pit stop anyway, so let's just attack in. Oh, I keep clicking out of the game window, and he's in. It's time for Sato. P3, he's gonna drop down to 5, 6, 7, 10th, 12th, behind Kvyat, P18. Alright. Now, all I need to do is just leave the fuel. I'm gonna leave Sato's fuel alone, because he should be good. Now let's speed it up a bit. Because not much is going on. Everybody's done their first stop now. Sato's up to 16th. I'm missing this. Where is he? Oh, he's fighting hard here. That's Robert Friends and DeResta in the white car ahead of him. Okay, Kvyat's tires are going so far. I need to push him now. I just voice cracked like an idiot. This is gonna be interesting. Okay, so Sato's barely gonna, yeah, 11 laps to go, so he'll probably save enough fuel. Where are you? Kvyat's up in 13th right now. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention there's only points for the top 5, I think. Yeah. So, so scoring points is going to be a little difficult here. And somebody puts in that would Marciello, and that was somebody else I didn't see. Half at Sotil. No, wait, that wasn't Sotil. Bird is on really bad tires. And Kvyat's now on 1, so one more lap for him, and then he's in. And so let's pin him in this lap. 9 laps to go. You could take a set of softs potentially. I'm gonna play it safe and throw on mediums. Terror has been a bit more than what I expected. Fuel down just like that. That should be good. That's pit stop again. Sato running P9 right now. Although he still has to make his final stop, so actually no, let's not push the fuel until he pits in. Where's Kvyat? He's in. So good. No mistake this time. Good style. Sato's tires are gonna have to go off, so let's overtake. He's gonna go one more lap and then he's in. More tires. And here we go. Make it count. It's only 6 laps left, so in theory I could have thrown on a set of mediums. Well, actually, nah. Actually, wait. This fuel will be fine. Not quite. One lap of fuel in. One extra lap of fuel just to make sure he'll be fine and I don't have to save fuel for him. 6 seconds, so this is going to be the chance. It's going to be the opportunity to try and jump him up into the top 10. Just a solid top 10 finish for both cars will be fine after a disaster weekend for messing up in qualifying like that. He's in. And he's out. And P10, not bad. Kvyat in P6. He's on the back of Prost. Prost is pitting. We're going to get points in this race. Kvyat's going to get up to P5. Yes, in the points now. And Sato's up to 9th. Up to 8th. Sato on a run right now. This gamble has paid off. Now, we're going to lower... It seems like a bad idea to put him on backup. But I'm going to put him on backup. Conserve the tires a little bit so I can go ham in the final 2 laps on overtake. And attack mode for him. Bump the fuel down a little bit so that way he can put ham in the last 2 laps as well. Kvyat's doing okay. I'm going to have him push a little bit. He's a bit at the road, but the cars at the road, PK, Wickens, Lauder, and Weber, are all further up. All are on low. Uh-oh. Yep. There goes the opportunity of pushing on the engine for Kvyat. Yeah, I say no, Kvyat, don't worry. And let's have Sato attack. Sato is gonna go handle it. Final lap of the race for Weber. Okay, Kvyat is still closing the gap a little bit. In fact, let's just go overtake. Just go high for him. I don't know. All right, Sato's in P7. If he can get P6, that would still be cool. Even if he's gonna challenge his one of his old rivals, Montoya, in the final lap. Kvyat's gonna make it to the end of the flag. Here comes Sato down the inside on the final corner. He's gonna get it. Yes, yes. P6 ahead of Sato, ahead of Montoya. In fact, Sato's gonna get points because he got the fastest lap. I think it was the fastest lap bonus. So I think Sato, we got a double points finish out of a 10th and last place start after qualifying. That is amazing. And we actually managed to pull that off. I'm already liking this mod as well. It's interesting to see more real life drivers in this game. You got Montoya on the final lap. I don't think anybody could try once up. In fact, Lacey here did a 3 stop. So I saw his 2 mediums and because he couldn't make it. So tire was a bit of an issue. I might bump up the probably what I might do for the off screen before the next race is quickly do a test and see how long the races are on medium distance. Make the races a little longer and a little more strategically interesting because while this race was pretty good, also I was wrong. There is no fastest lap bonus. That sucks. But yeah, so it's a Porsche 1-2 with Robert Wickens in the March third, PK's Benetton fourth, KBI fifth, and Sato just behind in P6 for Honda. Toyota had a bad day. Wemby P8 and Timo Glock 14th. Ouch. So Porsche's the one we're going to be fighting this seat. Porsche looks like the one we'll be fighting. We should have the pace to get ahead to beat Marge and Benetton easily. I was just an idiot on qualifying and the strat on qualifying for this race, so hopefully things will be a lot better. But that's just how racing is. You win some, you lose some. Look at Ferrari's Japanese qualifying. Look at qualifying for Hungary this year for Formula One, or the 28 or Vettel or Ferrari's qualifying for Japan last week or 2 weeks ago was really he really messed up. It was really messed up and all over the place, which really messed up the grid. So anything can happen in this kind of sport. Hello, Kvyat's got a new trait. Uh-oh, his focus went down. What happened? Lost phone. Really? 2 weeks. And that doesn't help our marketability. We came fourth when we were expected to get second. There's the money increase we got, so we just gained everything we lost from making that part. So this mod you definitely aren't strapped for cash that much. You need to build your car at the end of the season. That's the only time you really get strapped for cash. Now, I'm gonna do one last thing before I end off the episode. Okay, scouting. Who did we scout during the weekend? Wait, what? Sada, why? I didn't do any. I literally just joined this team. What did I do to you? Alright, fine. So I probably should keep an eye out for scouting for new drivers, because apparently Sada's not happy. Don't know why. I don't know what I did. Apparently that's the case. Let's see the interview with Lee Diffie. Country first race for the first time in Honda. I'm gonna make the drivers happy because I was the one who made the mistake. They did very well. Berlin Weber, Nico Rosberg. I'm gonna favorite him. I highly doubt we'll ever get it. I'm gonna sign him, but then I also don't want to follow Vara's career mode. As much as Rosberg will be a great driver to have on my team, I don't feel like I don't want to copy what's already been done before, so I won't be signing Rosberg, Leclerc, or Giovinazzi, or Raikkonen for that matter. But I wouldn't want Raikkonen anyway, because blah. Save percentage. Front check's a little bad. I'll switch him for now just to keep the rest down. You as well. Hang on. This guy I think is the right one. Yep. There we go. Parts still being built, 5 days away. Standings, and in the standings, we are P4 right now. So we need to get second to keep our boss happy. And F1 right now, Ferrari lead the way. Looks like Ferrari lead the way. They got a 1. Raikkonen 1, and Vettel got 5th. Interesting. Force India is 3rd, Renault 4th, Red Bull in 5th. They had a terrible race. What happened to them? Verstappen got 8th, and Ricciardo 10th. Jeez, that's a bad day for them. Ocon was 5th and Paris 6th. Jeez. Gasly 9th in the Toro Rosso. And then after that, it's history. McLaren didn't score, Williams didn't score, Alfa Romeo didn't score, Manor, Haas, and Sauber didn't either. Whoever's last, now if we don't win the championship this season for Honda, whoever's last in F1 comes up. Whoever's last in F1 drops down into F2, and whoever's first in F3 moves up to this season. Now, something else is that the GMA Association with the rules. This would be something I would want. The energy recovery system. This would be, in fact, that's a quick reminder for something. If you want to get this mod, you need to have the GT series DLC. You need to have that You need to have that. Otherwise, you won't be able to use this mod because in F1 it has this energy recovery system. Also, when you get the GT series mod, not mod, DLC. I keep saying mod. It's not a mod. That's a DLC that you can buy. After you get the DLC, you can also. This also becomes a rule change you can get in a vanilla career mode. So keep that in mind. Rechoice tire compound would be a nice thing to have. It could make strategy a bit more interesting. Pit stop thing I don't care about. Now, there's only 4 votes. The 5th one is around the middle of the season, and the player gets to pick it. What I'm gonna do is when that vote comes around, I'm gonna try and increase the point system, so that way it'll be easier to score in this series. Hopefully it'll go through, so I might just abstain from the other votes, because I don't care about them too much. First one's addition of the black CGP. I am not too worried about that. This one I might vote yes on. This one as well, but I might leave free tire compound alone. I might not. But we'll see. Anyway, our front wing is done. Let's take a look. Where is it? There it is. 478 to 450. That's not bad at all. I think, the gearbox should be fine. I'll throw on this new front wing. You know what? I'll just take off the engines. Let's see. I want to max out the performance, or do I want to work on this wing? That should do it. Now, as for new part, what's next? 19 days until the next race. So this new next front wing will get done before we get there. I'm gonna do, let's see, 20 to low speed, and +2 build time, but +15 to low speed, +15 to max, and +20. So this will be a very good front wing. A very good one. So we'll be able to do that. We don't have the knowledge available for grade, so that'll basically be the max we can get for the front wing. At least until we upgrade our buildings further. So there we go, that'll be built. Let's keep going. More scouting done. Spent Gutierrez, now one of the best. Okay. First lap. Okay, so he sucks at first laps. This is only temporary, so that doesn't matter. Only 2-star. I can see why. Perez Pretty good one. Chaser. That makes sense for him. Mechanics, his race mechanics also not bad either. He'll be one to keep an eye on. I'm gonna have to keep an eye out for new drivers anyway because it's clear that Sada's not happy. So I need to boost up his morale fast before that. Anyway, we got a race in F1. Let's see how this pans out for the results because we were just here. Let's see how they do. Mercedes won 3 and Franken in second. Where has Vettel gone? He's in second. He finished he finished fourth. Gasly fifth in the Toro Rosso. What a miracle run did he do? Felipe sixth, Verstappen seventh, Ricardo eighth, Ocon ninth, and Leclerc for Sauber get no wait, Leclerc's not Sauber. He's in Alfa Romeo. What am I talking about? So Leclerc gets the Alfa Romeo's first points. And there he is in P12 now, so that bumps Alfa Romeo up to 8th. Williams are up to 6th. Renault's down to 7th. Force India still in 3rd with Red Bull dethroned Toro Rosso. Which just leaves McLaren, Haas, Mariner, and Sauber at the score at least. Alright. I'm gonna keep going until we get to the beginning of the next race. Or at least until this front wing's done. Front wing done. Rising Star. That means I've scattered somebody with 5 stars. Who is this? Oh wait, someone with 5 stars under the age of 18 or something like that. Anyway, Tondela, 21 lap race. So, 21 laps. So, that's the thing I'm gonna have to keep an eye out for. So, what I'll probably do is that off screen, I'll check and see what the race distance is for a medium race distance. Because right now I would set to short, just to keep the videos short. But I can't and will change it if it makes things more interesting for this series. But for now, I'll see how that look. I'll do a test race. Probably not with this career mode save, because I don't want to cheat you guys off screen and know what to do. I'll probably just like start another career mode with this mod and just see what happens, and then and then make a decision for next episode. Fix window? No, I'm not gonna fix it. Team of Glock. It's great at smoothness. I don't think Glock was ever good on his tires. Maybe he was, maybe he wasn't. I don't know. Glock's not a bad driver either. Zachary Clement de Mello. 1 star. Yikes. Nope. Let's see. Portugal. Whatever's looking confident. I think that's what it said. Bottas. There's no way I'm going to sign him. Anyway, let's see. Car, there's a good front wing. It's ready now. Check that on. Now, let's go max reliability. Let's see if we can get this front wing good enough to use in the right for this weekend. Only 2 days. Let's see what we got, because it goes up gradually. It's not one big boost. Improved parts, 53%. It'll be a risk to use this, so I may not use it for this race. Also, I might as well start building another part. Next race is Milan, so an engine would be a good idea, but those things are expensive. I'm gonna work on the brakes then. Engine performance is actually... No, I'm gonna work on engine. I'm gonna build an engine. As much as I don't want to, because it's really... Oh, that's a risk level. Yikes. You know what? Fuel efficiency then. Let's do the fuel efficiency one. Yeah, we'll do that. So, the performance will be around the same, but it'll have better fuel efficiency, and I'll unlock the next row of upgrades we could put on this engine. 41 days, jeez. This mod really makes makes you think about what parts to build and when, although engine performance is key. Anyway, that's enough of that. I'm gonna save here, and I have been the Lone Wolf Racer, and I will see all of you guys